Found her body in the front room at the dry cleaners where she was working that day. There'd been a struggle in the bathroom. They found a bullet hole in the ceiling. Apparently she broke free and run toward the front of the building, but she must have gotten confused and run into the storage room instead of out the front door. It's a dead end. There's a little smear of blood on the floor where at last she tried to crawl away. One arm was dragged behind her, shattered by a bullet. Another cut right through her spine, making her legs useless. The police said it wasn't the blood that bothered them at night. They said the look on her face is a look of sheer terror. One of the deputies on the scene knew her. She was his niece's best friend. He'd just seen her at the high school football game the night before. Just a couple ordinary teenagers, all the time in the world. Well, Wendell Ackner was there too. He'd just been named chief investigator of the city police. Now, I don't want to say nothing bad about Wendell. He's a good old boy. But he should have known better than to try and run a murder investigation on his own. He's in over his head right from the start. Before you know it, there's fingerprint powder everywhere and all kinds of people tromping through to look at the body. To make matters worse, they had the body taken off to the morgue before the boys from the state crime lab got there. Now, I ain't saying this to fault nobody. Now, every one of them policemen there knew Rhonda, and seeing her laying there all bloodied up and her clothes half undone, well, it would have tore me up pretty bad too. And I know Wendell worked real hard to get where he's at, and I understand why he won't show people that he can run a big investigation. But in the end, no fingerprints, no hair, no fibers, no nothing. She's a pretty little girl. Went to church, minded her mom and daddy, stayed out of trouble. That little girl never did nothing to hurt nobody. So you can imagine people around here is real upset about that, and they wanted to catch somebody. And I guess they did. I'd feel a little bit better if I was more sure as the right somebody. I guess they thought it was. I ain't so sure.